push to B main.
Yeah, super early rotations, like you said, that push towards B main, getting a whole lot of information. Big slow orbit in the back, but Envy are playing this extremely well so far. They're playing conservative. They're not giving up early picks, and Caboose maybe looking to pick an early fight, as he does end up finding the first. Players are dropping all around in Envy. It's been a very solid defense so far, and now it's just B-Dog. He stands no chance. And moving forward, it's a light buy for them. Again, not going to expect too much. Another A-side execution. Tig going to try and get some early info, and Envy, does anything change from Beastcoast? I mean, already they're expecting to get hit. There are 4 players here already.
They want to just fight this in the back line. Caboose with a 3K. Food looking for another one in the back line. He already has a full ult orb anyway, so it's still going to be Beastcoast again. Certainly taking their time, but they got a whole lot of information over towards the back mid line. 4-person stack for Envy once again, and they're going to be able to fight this Beastcoast take in an instant. They'll run it back for Food. I wouldn't be surprised if he just runs on through, and indeed he's going to be able to get 2 out of it, and there you go. Crashy, same thing. FNS, same thing. Decob, the last one remaining in a 1v5. It's towards B main, but it's just Beastcoast just biding their time. See if they can get a clean plant on site. They ended up pulling off that wall a little bit too early, and the gap has already been made, but in comes Decop. He's fully flashed. He runs right into the crosshair of FNS. B-Dog. Ooh, he actually gets one back, but Food actually explodes in the back lines, and everyone from Envy is just winning out their battle right now. One last player remaining, and it's Tig with a couple of flashes to hold back.
Far to the left, and he might go down. Now, Tig does end up clearing at least the left side of sight. Ooh, Mame able to find the first frag. That's a huge one, and they've got even more information. Crashy sending out a couple of Hunters. Furies, Caboose using the space down towards mid. There has been 1 kill. Did go back the way of Beastcoast. They find a second as well, so not too shabby so far. Jammy's still alive with this operator. And this A-side defense, it's slowly starting to fall apart here.
Yeah, 2 players trying to go for the 1v1 interactions. Early picks, they don't exactly work out in their favor, but oh man, Caboose! The one-man fragging machine. He's the one left on the ace end. He's the one holding it back. Jammy still around the corner, double peek. This is efficient, but FNS desperately needed that frag. And the teleport from B-Dog, he actually goes all the way back to B. Not only that, the further rotation is going to come in quick. None other than FNS. There you go. FNS was just right there. Even more chip damage being made. This could finally be a round back for Beastcoast with a little bit of damage being made onto their players, though. But again, you got to feel bad for him. 2 players in the back line. They could get flank Sully.
FNS, he almost had jammies completely with his back turn, and the damage done already. It's 1. Ooh. FNS looking for the second. Doesn't find the second frag instantly, but he's still going to try and adjust. There already has been damage done in Beastcoast. Holding on, trying to get this first round. I don't know if you heard the TP go up top, so FNS, there are so many angles to clear. He does see where the spike is. It's actually not planted for him. B-Dog has got to make the drop, and FNS taps the spike to try and bait him out here. FNS still dancing around. The turret giving him the information. Now he knows exactly where he is, and he knows he can stick this one. He's going to get it to at least half, but when does the turret go up? When does he get off of it? There goes the swing, and B-Dog jumps around. First round finally for Beastcoast, but it is such a cost for now. It should be a retake here for Envy as Beastcoast make their way to the site. FNS with very little resistance as the wall goes up, but he has a player behind him, and FNS fragging out. Same thing with Crashy. It's a lockdown here, and it's going to fall down to Tig. Nothing he can do. Envy, you blink and you miss it. They're immediately onto the site.
And again, it came down to the duelist.
Guy as well. Now, where do these flashes go through? They have the Seekers available. For now, Envy, every single ultimate charged up, and we know Crashies loves to play this position. Crashies knocks down 2. He may as well just get the 3rd here. Envy finding 8th in Beastcoast. You walk up, you'll get the spike down, but a lockdown. That should be the biggest threat, or at least the biggest weight on their minds right now. Mame sends in a paranoia that should delay just a little bit. Goes for the swing food, able to find a big kill. Trying to double down, but it's Jammies from the side. Lockdown is in, and the retake is on, but Jammies pushing on through, finds 3. It's just FNS in the clutch, and he's down to just a 1v1.
Again, this is big. The lockdown pushes out. Nice Kohler over towards the back end. Still going for the defuse, gonna be able to go half. Kohler not pushing, FNS, he's trying to push his luck. Kohler
on the defensive side, and keep in mind, this is Beast Coast map, so you worry for the future, at least as to what's gonna happen moving forward in this series.
Oh, well, absolutely. Beast Coast, again, this was really supposed to be their counter pick. Envy has played it very seldom in the last few weeks. Really at all. They've only played it 4 times, and at this point, Beast Coast, they were looking to counterpick. They were looking to completely throw off Envy. And in this round, it's Envy throwing them off. Crashy's holding back on site. Caboose on the flank. He has the info, and he's not going to be able to get the kill. Instead, it's still B-Dog holding up with a classic, trying to take up FNS. But
this series is a little bit frightening, but Envy on the attack, a lot more reserved. Beast Coast trying to fight early down towards mid, but they're just watching these lurks. FNS and Crashy's so sharp. They find 2 kills, and Envy.
The Envy keeps putting up, and we might see it again. SMG's out, and Envy, yet another early default, but this time Beast Coast has 2 players in the back lines of B. The nade might be able to take one, but the teleport comes in at a good time. Tig, and a nice off angle. B-Dog here to help. There you go. The double pick. There's still 1 around the corner. It's going to be Crashies with a little bit of information. Finally gets the kill back. Needs some more, but B-Dog, there you go. Explodes for 2. Decop in the back, fighting alone. Can't exactly get the frag, but gets a whole lot of damage. 2 players for Envy trying to make their way on. Jammies with a whole lot of damage, but Mame still gets the kill. Oh man, Jammies is trying to go for it all. Just about a minute left. They were looking for the plant. FNS looking for the frag onto Jammies. Good quick one, but Mame still comes back with a trade back. 2v1. Still has the shrouded step. Again, not a whole lot of singular bullets.
At least on the side of Envy, a little bit complacent, right? They leave their corners unchecked. It's not too big of a deal. You're up 11-3, so you don't have too many worries. They will light by, at least in this one, Stingers, what they can muster against Beast Coast after losing the second. And oh, Caboose straight on in, but it's food to find 2. Where are the trades back? Tig good for 1. He has the Phantom on the low ground, but they need just a little bit more oomph out of that Phantom. Spike will not go down just yet. The site not fully taken over as Crashies making that risk, and FNS catching the lurk. Spike goes down, but Crashies as well. A 2v2 with these trades going back.
1v2, Tig now. Got that Phantom like you mentioned before, but that's a perfect paranoia, but Tig is still alive.
Seeker's out.
Oh, almost runs into FNS. I don't really know what to tell you at this point. Beast Coast, yes, they have the right options, but it just doesn't work out for them in the end. A little bit unfortunate, but in we go again. This time, Jammies, what on earth is this position? Could have sat on top of tunnel, but instead he sits on top of the wall that was set up in the middle of tunnel. That's very crafty, to say the least.
Ooh, Crashies, he's able to dodge. Trailblazer, heal up in the back at least. Decop, food. These lurks have been so good, at least for the side of Envy. And there's another food. Crashies, 1 by 1, they're starting to fall. And a 3v1 Tig stood no chance. Envy, they make one heck of a statement here, taking the first map of Icebox 13-3. They look damn cold doing it.
Oh yeah, I mean, ice in their veins.